How asset transfers to the trust work, protecting freedmen wealth, preserving generational legacy, advancing repair. Across the nation, verified freedmen and supporters committed to repair are turning to a powerful legal strategy, transferring assets into the Freedmen Reparations Fund Trust, FRFT. Whether to safeguard property, honor a legacy, or contribute to economic repair, asset transfers offer legal protection, economic empowerment, and cultural continuity for generations to come. Why asset transfers matter. Too many of our people pass away without an estate plan. When someone dies without a will, the state takes over. Homes and land are sold. Family members are left with nothing. Even with a will, the executor may ignore or mismanage the wishes of the deceased. The trust exists to change that. By transferring assets into the Freedmen Reparations Fund Trust, individuals ensure those assets are shielded from government interference, lawsuits, or probate confusion, and that they are used exclusively for the benefit of verified freedmen as defined by our cultural and political status, not by race, genetics, or lineage. But this work is not limited to freedmen alone. You do not have to be a verified freedman. Asset transfers are open to anyone, regardless of their status. Whether you are a freedman, an ally, or someone who simply believes in righting historic wrongs, you can legally and honorably transfer assets to the trust. Your transfer may be seen as a reparative contribution, a way to support economic restoration, self-governance, and wealth protection for a historically harmed population. In fact, we expect that over 60% of all asset transfers will come from individuals who are not verified freedmen. These donors, landowners, and estate holders understand that real repair requires material commitment, and they choose to take part in building that future. Why transfer assets? Every asset transferred into the trust strengthens the foundation of long-term repair and sovereignty. Here's what your contribution accomplishes. Legal protection assets placed in the trust are governed by private trust law, outside the reach of probate courts, creditors, or opportunistic executors. Economic empowerment. Your contribution supports real projects, land acquisition, freedmen business development, reparations distribution, housing cooperatives, and cultural preservation. Legacy building. By transferring assets now, you make an enduring mark on history. You join a growing network of individuals who are building lasting institutions for our people. Intellectual property stewardship. You can also transfer non-tangible assets, including copyrights, trademarks, and publishing rights, royalties from music, books, or creative works, control of name, image, likeness, and cultural identity claims. Acceptable asset types. Subject to legal review, we currently accept real estate land, homes, buildings, urban or rural, and development sites, financial instruments, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, life insurance policies, or other securities, cash or monetary donations, one-time gifts, recurring contributions, or estate bequests, personal property vehicles, valuable collections, cultural items, equipment or tools, legacy and cultural rights, intellectual property, royalties, freedmen-related estates, naming rights. Open quote. Note, all transfers are reviewed by the trust to ensure alignment with its legal mission and beneficiary guidelines. Close quote. Transfer options. Temporary transfers for protection. If you're facing legal risk, Medicaid seizure, foreclosure, lawsuit, the trust can temporarily hold assets for protection. When the threat is resolved, the asset can be returned to you or your family under a pre-agreed contract. Permanent transfers for reparative use. For those who want to fund the long-term mission, assets may be permanently transferred with designated instructions. These become part of the trust's reparative economic foundation. Real examples of impact. Elder home protection. An aging freedman deeds her home to the trust to avoid Medicaid recovery. The home is later transferred to her great-niece under trust terms. Reparative land donation by an ally. A non-freedman donor transfers 10 acres of farmland to the trust to be used for agricultural training and affordable housing. Trademark and cultural rights transfer. A freedman status holder assigns the name rights of his patent to the trust so that profits benefit future freedmen entrepreneurs. Governed by those it serves, the Freedmen Reparations Fund Trust is not a nonprofit or public entity. It is a private, irrevocable trust created to serve a defined status-based group, verified freedmen, using secure contracts, private trust law, and fiduciary protection. Tennessee law allows the trust to operate for up to 360 years, making it one of the most durable wealth preservation tools available today. No government agency, executor, or outsider can override the trust's governance. How to begin. To start the process, visit www.freedmenation.org/transfer assets. Please open your app to see this link. Submit your interest or proposal. Our team will review and follow up to schedule a consultation. Legal agreements are executed once terms are approved. Final word. Asset transfers are not just legal arrangements, they are acts of strategic repair. Whether you're a verified freedman securing a legacy or a supporter who believes in justice, your contribution reshapes our future. Protect what matters. Reclaim what was lost. Pass forward what should never be taken. Transfer your asset today. Begin building repair.